If you've ever thought about cruising solo but didn't want to pay extra or feel out of place, Norwegian Aqua actually has a setup designed specifically for solo travelers, and it comes down to two spaces, the solo cabin and a private lounge only solo guests can use. I'm starting here with the safety instructions, which let you know all of the important information you should have should there be any kind of an emergency on board. It has your muster station number on it. It also shows you how to put on your life jacket as a reminder. So this is really important information to know. And over here, this is your keypad that allows you to control the temperature in the room. And also you're able to select do not disturb if you don't want to be disturbed, and also have cabin steward make up your room whenever you're ready. And here they do require that there is something in the slot. Fortunately, someone already put something in there for me, so I don't have to use my card to do anything, which was nice. So thank you to whoever did that. And now we can go over to the bathroom because this is a studio cabin, so it doesn't take much to see everything. The cabin space, or the bathroom space, looks pretty good. They have some decent shelving in here. I think for one person, this works well. You have three shelves there. The counter space looks pretty good. You have your trash under here. Nice sink. A sleek little mirror. This is probably the most narrow mirror I've ever seen on a cruise ship. And let's check out the shower. I'm liking this kind of faux marble look they have going on, along with the kind of rub bronze thing happening. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It looks kind of tall too, so hopefully this works for tall people. And you have your clothesline there if you need to hang swimsuits or anything. And you have your shower gel and shampoo. Footrest for shaving and things like that. And speaking of shaving, over here by the sink, they do have a plug for any of the gentlemen who need to shave their beards. You can plug in your razors there. There is some space for you to hang things, which is nice, along with the laundry bag. This is so you can fill out any laundering or dry cleaning you may need while you're on board. Be sure to check the timing to see how long things will take. Usually it comes back in like a day or two, depending on what's going on. So always check timing so that you don't assume that you'll get something right away if it may take a little longer. Down here, there's some shelving space there, along with a couple of drawers. Drawer space is pretty good. Yeah. Then over here, there are three more shelves. Then another little narrow drawer, as well as a safe for you to store all of your belongings. And actually, under the safe, there is another little shelf. Then coming over to the vanity, there is a little stool that you can pull out to sit on. And here there are some beverages. These beverages are for a fee. So if you do take any of these, you will get charged by your room steward. So keep that in mind before you open one of those lovely bottles. If you have a drink package, I would recommend just going to the bar and getting the same thing because it's already covered. These are some lovely little treats that I got on this cruise, so thank you to the staff for that. And here is the Freestyle Daily. This is the schedule of events, so you will get these every day that you are on board to let you know what's the latest and greatest, the weather, all the activities. Always check this because sometimes things do change. There's your remote for your television, an in-room guide that lets you know services you can get on the ship. It does come in multiple languages, so that's something good to know. And here is your phone in case you need to make any calls. And of course, you gotta have a nice lit mirror to make sure you are good to go before you step out. Then here is the bedding area. It's a nice full-size bed, so not quite a queen, it's a full. There's a television that does swivel, so if you're in bed, you can easily pull it out to watch television there. And then there's also some light there. And I guess if you needed to sit something next to you, there is also a USB port over there. I think that's a USB-C. No, a USB-A. So that would be great for like charging phones or charging things, depending on what kind of device you have. And then here looks like it is a light. Yes, that's what I thought this probably was. Yep, so there's a light. And of course there is a full-length mirror so you can check yourself out. And here is a closet. So you do have this closet plus the other space as well. So for a solo traveler, I do think the space in here is very adequate. This is better than I expected in terms of the spacing in the room. So there you have it, folks. This is cabin 12519 on the Norwegian Aqua. So the cabin is important, but the part that really changes the solo experience is something most people on the ship never even see, and that's the studio lounge. This space is only for solo guests, which means everyone here is traveling alone, and that alone makes a big difference. Instead of feeling out of place, this feels intentional. It's quiet without being awkward, and it's social without being forced. So for me, it's nice having a place where you don't have to decide if you're being social or not. You can just exist. And if you've cruised solo before, you know how rare it is to have a space that actually feels designed with you in mind. And one of the things I really like about this setup is that booking a solo cabin doesn't limit your experience at all. You still have full access to dining, entertainment, nightlife. This just gives you an extra space that's designed specifically for solo travelers. If this video was helpful, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like help planning a cruise like this, my contact information is in the description. And until next time, continue to stay savvy.